Obsession was inspired by The Simpsons. Sort of. But not really. Let me explain. Trey Parker had initially written the movie to be about an obsessive relationship, but if you've seen it by now, you know that's not entirely the movie that we got, and the entire inciting action of the story actually came to him while watching It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. He had a guest role a few years ago when he sat down with friends, came over to watch it together, but before that, an episode of The Simpsons was airing, specifically Treehouse of Horror 2. If you've seen it, you know there is a bit where Homer gets a cursed monkey's paw. And that is where Barker says that he got the idea to incorporate the magical element of the story, the One Wish Willow. Now, you may be saying the cursed monkey's paw is not actually something that comes from The Simpsons, and also, how could someone have only seen such an iconic episode of The Simpsons in 2023? And you would be correct on both counts. The concept originated in the W.W. Jacobs 1902 short story, The Monkey's Paw. It's been adapted countless times on radio, TV, film, stage, and so it's kind of funny to hear that the story made its way to a 20-something Zoomer via a 30-year-old Simpsons rerun that was actually spoofing it. And I did see a few people trying to make fun of him for that, but I actually think it's really cool. This is pretty much exactly how any sort of myth and legend lives on over time and transcends its original source material to become something bigger. It gets passed down and it changes, and honestly, Curry Barker did change it. Big spoiler alert here, but if you have seen the movie, you know that the One Wish Willow isn't exactly like the monkey's paw in the sense that the wish is cursed. We see other wishes shown in the movie or referenced that went perfectly fine. Nothing disastrous happened because the thing in Obsession is that he used his wish to alter someone else's free will. It's about him being an asshole. And so that is just a way that the myth has now evolved in Curry Barker's telling, and maybe 30 years from now, someone is going to get inspired to write their own story that they think is based on Obsession, but it's actually based on The Simpsons, but it's actually based on The Monkey's Paw. I think that's pretty cool.